Hi, my name's Priscilla. If you're new to my channel or haven't really seen a lot of my content, I don't post as often as I really should, but I am kind of talking about people pleasing. And as a recovering people pleaser myself, I still struggle with this. I struggle with the idea of kind of looking out for myself or looking out for number one. I kind of feel like that's very selfish, or at least that's kind of the way that I would think about it. But, I think what I've learned along my journey is that there is a necessary component to that instruction that we get once we board a plane or get on a flight. And the reason I say that is because when you when you always live in a mentality where self-sacrifice is really the only option, people pleasing, making sure that others are happy or satisfied, you're essentially living in a place where you'll pay any price to keep a smile on someone else's face, to keep them happy, to keep them comfortable. You'll essentially set yourself on fire to keep them warm. And I think a lot of times, we don't really realize that, and we don't realize that in doing that, we abandon ourselves. And, I'm not talking to the people that, wouldn't care less about that. I'm talking to the people that have so much empathy and they care so much that sometimes they forget to also care about themselves. They give so little consideration to their health, to their well-being, to, I think what's in it for them. And I want to come on camera and say this today to anyone that's struggling with people pleasing, anyone that's struggling or is in this place where you just feel a tremendous amount of guilt of, putting on your air mask right before attending to someone else or vice versa. It doesn't have to be that way.